Okay. Alright. This is Mudball Mike. This is the Mudball News for 8/3/26. It's 1:14 a.m. I just set a 10-minute timer. Since I know I have a timer on here I can use. If you have a Windows computer running Windows 11, I don't know if they all have it, but I'm on Windows 11. If you go to the clock app, then they have timers. So I never really needed one till the other night. And I looked and I had one, so awesome. So now I'm going to use it because I really only want to make a 10-minute video right now. So we're going to get started. Anyways, this is what I just did a few minutes ago. Mudball Mike's main links. The first item is Cash Juice, and I put a tracker link. I just went and updated some trackers I wasn't using at Build-A-Biz, and I just put my main stuff on them. So the main things I have right now that I'm working with is Cash Juice, Build-A-Biz, Global Domains International, and then a free product I just made called 11-Minute Traffic Blueprint. So I have all those tracking links there. I've got the team link for Build-A-Biz that I'm using, and then I have my tracked links for Cash Juice, GDI, and 11-Minute Blueprint. And then I put two banner sections, Build-A-Biz banners and Cash Juice banners down below, with the links to a 125 banner and a 468 for each of them. That way, all I have to do is, when I'm on like a traffic site, I have all my stuff available right here. So I could just like leave this open in one window and in another window go to traffic sites and just copy and paste this information right over there. And then all my main stuff will be being promoted, and I'm tracking the links by using those trackers. So anyways, I recommend you do that just to make things easy if you're doing the kind of stuff I'm doing. If you're not doing it, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay. I'm going to minimize that. We're going to bring up something else. Let's bring this up. The Shadow Weaver. If you follow me, then last night you would have seen me release a video called Anixis the Shadow Weaver. Anixis is one of my names I use mainly for like recording weird music and stuff, but I've used it for other purposes too. It's Anixas. Anixis. That's how I pronounce it. So the other day, well, once again, if you're following my videos, you would have heard this the other day, but it doesn't matter. The other day, I got an idea, because I'm full of ideas too. I call it infinite ideas, because they are infinite. You can think of something new every day. I wondered if I could play like a D&D type game in a AI chatbot. So I asked my Gemini if we could, play a D&D game and it could be the Dungeon Master. It said, hell yeah, let's do it. So I did that. And what we did is we went through like a short game. So it didn't like take forever or whatever. And there was a lot of freedom for what I could do. The things I was able to do in the game, I was allotted a lot of freedom. Sometimes there'd be 4 choices, and the 4th choice would be something else, like whatever I thought of. So anyways, that was really cool. My character I had for the class, I had combined 2 different classes together. And I can't remember the exact names of each class at the moment, but I had put them together to make one class called the Shadow Weaver. So that's why we got Anixis the Shadow Weaver. So last night, I got the idea, And you can see the video on my Substack. So it's anixis.substack.com. Um, go to that link if you're not subscribed yet. If you go there right now when you're watching this video, you'll see last night's video, which was a production of Anixis' Shadow Weaver. So what I had done after the game was over, I thought, this was a cool game. Like the things that happened in it were really cool in my mind. So I thought we should be able to do something with this. And actually, I'm going to be able to do a lot with it. So the first thing I did was I rewrote it using AI. I rewrote the game as a story with dialogue. So there was a narrator, and then there was different characters that would speak, and I got that sorted out like that. That my first intent, I was going to go find all these like AI voices to do the different parts and stuff, and maybe I was going to do the narration. I'm not sure. That's probably what I would have done. Well, then I thought, this is getting too complex. I don't want to do something that's going to take like days to do. I just want to do something right now, because that's what I like to do usually, is just bang something out like same night, same day, even if it takes a few hours. Just I want to do it all. I'm down to 3 minutes, so we're not going to get much more. I'm going to continue on talking about that and like how that developed into what I put out there last night. And it's this, like, I'll show you the interface real quick. Let's see. Oh, my mouse battery's died. So it's this thing right here. Got to do it so so I can see the timer, 2:54. So AI like made me this awesome like interface. What the idea was a PDF, but instead it had trouble with the PDF, and I've been having this issue with PDFs lately. I'll talk more about that later. But it made this really cool thing with this is HTML, and then it's got this real cool interface where it just brings up these slides, okay? And it's a whole story in poetic form. I'm going to close these. We'll just close those right now. Because I wanted to show these real quick. Like, I put myself into the story as Anixis. Just take a look at these pictures. 1 minute left, 2 minutes. So I put my image, I uploaded my image to an AI, and I said I want a set that all like looks like they go together, but I want to put myself in there as Anixis, put myself right into the story. So here I am as a Shadow Weaver. I'm gonna sneak across this bridge. Here's the tower, the stair tower, going up the obsidian stairs. Here is on the stairs, this grandfather clock watch dude holding this big book wants me to give it some information, some sort of secret that it can put in its book before it's going to let me up these steps. This is a raven. It's a skeletal raven with 4 wings trapped in this orb. So I need to set that bird free, and then it'll help me. There it is after I set it free, and there it is right on Anixis, which is me sitting on my arm. And I mean, these pictures look so cool. People, I couldn't draw something like that. People that say I can't use AI or they don't like AI, look at this magnificent picture. I can't make that. So there's a waterfall and just this weird clock city, Check it out. Here I am fighting the clocks. I'm fighting time, Got my swords out. Anixis. Fighting time. 10 seconds. I'm fighting time right now. See? Here I am doing more stuff. There I am fighting this beast. And then we get back to the beginning. There I am with the this is important for later videos, so I'm going to go on this real quick. We'll go over 10 minutes a little bit. Um, on the actual show that I put out last night, the slideshow with poetic meanderings, um, it cut this off at the top. Like the way that website displays this picture, this image, it cut off this top, and this top is important. So it should not have cut that off, but however it's displaying the graphics, I guess it had to. Um, so I'm going to remake this stuff. I'm going to remake it maybe as a PDF. I'm not sure yet. It's not like real important, but I'm going to do it probably because this stuff is awesome. I can also use these pictures for other stuff, but back to my point. Um, when we go back to the forest here with me and my Black Panther sitting in this forest, and I'm holding a staff now, and it's the end of the story. Well, remember I had to release that raven from that ball. You know, he was trapped, and then he was with me, and we were doing stuff. Well, then what happens is I put him back into this orb that is on my staff. So he's still with me, still powers, but he's just not out in the world now. I've got him trapped. But I can probably let him out of there if I want. But for now, I've got him trapped in my orb on my staff, and I get power, from that.